two shades superimposed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to tell Revit that we want to create two versions of this floor lamp, once with a ball, right, and one with a cone. So how we're going to do this? First step is to assign to this the ball and the cone a parameter for visibility. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to select the ball, and you see where it says visible, so yes, but also there's a little box here. Click on the box, and we're going to create a new parameter. I'm going to call this ball. Hit OK. Hit OK. That's it. That's about it. Next thing with the cone. I'm going to select the cone, go to the visibility, and hit in this little box. I'm going to create a new parameter, and this parameter I'm going to call this cone. Hit OK. Hit OK. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is to create two versions of this, two types, technically speaking, of the floor lamp. So how you do that? I'll put this in here. Let's go here to the 4 blue boxes and create one and create two. Okay, so let's go for type 1. Type 1, I want to be the ball. So the ball is visible, yes. The cone, no. So I'm going to rename this as a floor lamp. I'm just going to keep it as a type 1. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it as a type 1. Great. Then I'm going to go to type 2. Now type 2 is going to be the cone. So I'm going to let the ball off. So if you go back here, type 1 is the ball, the cone is off. Type 2 is the cone, the ball is off. So let's test it, see if it works. Hit OK. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load this into a project. So go into a project, our project here, I'm going to put it right there. So we go to the 3D view. Lift this up a little bit. Not this. Okay, so I can see right now that's my floor lamp, and let's see, I'm select it, and it's type 1, which is displaying the ball. If we go right here to type 2, now it's displaying the cone. And at the same time, if let me copy this one, right there, I can have the same family as type 1, and then now I have the same family displaying the ball and the same family displaying the cone. I think that's it. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm looking for. With the same family, the same component, they give me two options. This can come pretty handy when we work in the design, right? And then very often we have to change different versions, right, to display our client. Okay, let's finish this piece. A few more things I wanted to do here is this. I need to put this the light source in place. So we're gonna create a this is lighting source. Okay, so we're gonna create a reference plane about here. And I'm going to align this in here, and also I'm going to align this to the center. Cancel. Okay, it's a little problem here. I think it's better to move it manually because there we go. So now is exactly in the center, right, of my piece. So wherever my piece goes, the light source is gonna go. Okay, so one more thing probably you wanted to do is the materials. Just gonna select everything, go to the filter and generic model, light source. Hit apply, hit OK. Okay, so let me select this, and what I'm going to do is when it goes to materials, something you want is to actually make this as of a transparent material, right? So I guess you want to change that material. Okay, for that we're gonna have to go to the family. Okay, so have that in consideration. You want this material to be a transparent material. The rest you can apply the materials, like if you go here, you go materials, right, and apply the material here. But for these two generic models, you're gonna have to go into the family. So go edit family. So Revit is going to edit family, you select the family, and then you have the material here. So hit category, hit in the box, and you're gonna look into here because you have glass here. I can go with glass, so hit OK, and I think I'm gonna log into the project, the floor lamp project, hit OK, and need to override existing material values and parameters. Let me see if I go realistic. You can see this is already solid, right? Great. So let me select the cone, and I'm going to edit family and assign a material to it. Material. It's going to be a default material, black. Let's hit OK, hit OK, and then I'm going to load into the project, hit OK, overwrite everything, and there you go, it's black. Okay, for the rest I can select everything, filter, to light fixture, hit apply, hit OK. So now everything is selected, and I'm gonna go material here, default, and just going to, let me see here, I'll go black here. Hit apply, hit OK. So we got it. So everything has this material. Now we're gonna do is gonna reload this into the project, hotel room, and again I'm gonna overwrite everything. So go here. Let me see if we go consistent color or realistic. That's gonna take longer. Okay. But you can see that this is solid, but this is the cone is solid, but the ball is translucent. It's very important that that happen, because when you render, if you have a light here and this is a solid material, the light it won't go out. Okay, so you won't see any light. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much.